Hi, awesome anatomy and physiology students. I want to walk you through how I'd like you to use your notebooks in this class. Since we're spending so much time on our computers in class and with the online activities that we're doing, I would like you to take written notes as part of the reading, just to get away from our computer screens for a little while. I think it's good to still be writing things down. So you should have ordered a graph paper notebook like this. I'd like you to write the title, Human A&P. You can write anatomy and physiology if you want to. I'm lazy, I guess. My name and the year. You can also write your name on the notebook if you want, though I won't be collecting them this fall semester, or at least not until January when we get back and we can deal with it then. And for reading notes, I'd like you to follow this basic framework right here, where you're going to note down the, the unit name on the top, right? So follow this. So you've got your unit number and title, the chapter reading, the date, and if you have your own system, that's great, as long as it's organized, but if you're not entirely sure, you need some guidance, I recommend just having sort of a little vocabulary box, and then just some notes below that you've taken from the general reading. You don't have to box those if you don't want to, but you should at least be noting down at least 3 vocabulary words from the reading, and a couple notes of things that stood out to you, right? So for our very first reading here, which is Hall chapters 1.1 and 1.2, we're in Unit 1 on circulation. Today's date is the 14th of September, and again, I've got my vocabulary and my notes that I'll hopefully fill in. So then, grab your copy of Hall, Introduction to Anatomy and Physiology, and as you're reading those first few chapters, you'll notice that they highlight certain vocabulary words. Those might be good to note down if you want to. Maybe some you're already familiar with and you don't need to write those ones down. I would just note down stuff you're not very familiar with. And then in the notes section, you can write down any kind of summary things you want. You could even maybe copy diagrams if you really wanted to, though we're going to be doing plenty of drawing in our sketchbooks. But just try to take some general notes for stuff that stood out overall. I'll have a short sort of assignment as part of note-taking, and all you need to do is submit a photo of just one page of your notes to show that you did take some notes while you were reading. Again, I know some people really want to take digital notes, but I'm going to ask you to do this on paper. I think there's value in writing things down, having a notebook, and getting away from computer screens a little bit. Thanks.